Hello Leos, how's it going? Thank you so much for checking out my channel here at Reflexive Moon Tarot. We are doing a reading for you for the new moon happening in Leo. So it's lights out for the moon while it is in your sign, and that means you are being challenged to let go of some things that might have been brought on by your negative attributes, which would be the ways in which you might be domineering, the ways in which you might be arrogant, and the ways in which you are controlling. So not to say that you're like all those things happening at once right now, that you're a terrible person. It's just you're being challenged right now to let go of anything surrounding how you may have, how those tributes of yourself might be impacting things in your environment. You're also challenged to basically counter that by trying to manifest your positive attributes and focus on those things during this period of low light or low energy. So you are very charismatic, you are very courageous, and you're very confident in how you, like, in your approach to life. You're also really creative too. So don't sell yourself short. Like, in order to be so charismatic, you really have to have like a good sense of, or a strong connection with your creativity. And strength is also an aspect that you carry as well. Strength and bravery, like anything affiliated with the strength card, which is ruled by your sign, that's your game and claim to fame. So we are pulling some cards from Oracle decks. The main card that I pulled earlier before I started any of the reads from the Oracle of Black Enchantment was this Black Cat card. Now 13 might be a significant number for you. I mean, it is for all of us. There are 13 moons in the year, right? So there might be some type of annual cycle. It's your birthday coming up or has just recently passed. There was this 8/8 portal that everybody is really into. Me, I'm not like, I don't really resonate with that so much, but it is harvest time, right? August is full of abundance. And while I'm in the Northern Hemisphere, so the star Sirius is not fully lit in the sky over here. Over there, where the 8/8 Lion's Gate portal originated, that's what's going on over there. So lots of people connect regarding that teaching, regarding that practice, and sometimes it's just all about connecting with folks as opposed to really as opposed to being centered in the observational aspect of it, like through land and space and time. So I think, though, for me, I want to authentically be doing the land and space and time thing that is culturally relevant to me. So I have an appreciation for folks that like to congregate on that level. I just don't really do that. So enough about me. Let's get into your readings. Now, this cat, this is about releasing yourself from superstition. This is also about allowing negative superstitions or omens to dominate how you move through your world. But I feel like it's more so about freeing yourself from bad omens and not allowing them to get the best of you. Because when you think about it, 13 so often in Western popular culture is seen as a bad omen. And really, it's actually, it's affiliated with witchcraft and bad luck, and it makes sense that it's affiliated with witchcraft because there's, the folks, the sacred feminines and masculines too, that follow a 13 moon lunar calendar. It's real. It's like cultures all over the world have a way of counting the calendar through a lunar system. There's like even the Farmer's Almanac is made up of how many moons there are. It wasn't until everybody was all about like it's so political, the calendar that you follow, right? So how do you navigate through that? politically, the calendars that we subscribe to. We are currently using the Gregorian calendar in popular culture, and the most accurate calendar is the Persian calendar, interestingly. One that no one ever even talks about. When you look at all that, like the origins of astrology is centered in ancient astronomy as well, those Sumerian texts. That's real. It started somewhere, but then there's also other accurate forms of measurement that are completely organized differently. Like the Mayans had a very intricate and sophisticated series of calendars that were for different things. They had multiple calendars. So we are going off on calendars right now. All right. So let's it's interesting. I don't know where that came from, but okay. We have the Tree of Life coming through reversed. What does Mildred have to say about the Tree of Life coming through reversed in the Zammer deck? The Tree of Life is, you know, it's the essence of life. We have the hat. So knowing your role in the Tree of Life is not a bad idea. What else do we got going on here? Knowing your role. What number here? 74 might be significant to you, or the number 11. You add 7 and 4. This is about your identity and the career choices that you have made in your life. What is, like, how you wear that, you know, how you wear your career choice, and how I would say stratification commands your respect, or how you command respect by way of how you are stratified. Okay, and then now for the Tree of Life. Just want to dig into that a little bit deeper here. Number 10. 10 is a good number. Please bear with my sniffles. So reversed, you know, it speaks to you going against a natural cycle of hatred and spiritual upheaval. Okay, so that's deep, Leo. Are you hating on yourself because of things like stratification? Are you... Like, this is supposed to represent a divine gift and a sacred promise, the source of life and fertility, prosperity, abundance, your physical and spiritual connection to the cosmos, and your belief in afterlife. Now, with relation to how you stratify yourself and how you command respect and what deserves to be respected, is your, like, this gets me thinking about negative core beliefs, positive core beliefs as well. And then also about your identity and who you are and how that should be respected. And identity takes so many forms. It's about your identity as, you know, gender, ethnicity, cultural backgrounds, and that, and how many ways that's been interrupted when you think about things like colonization. And what else? What else? Aspects of the self, like your race, and basically your belief system, all in all. And then that's also about unpacking all the isms and obias too. Like, what type of toxic ideologies do you subscribe to? Or what type of positive ideologies do you subscribe to that other people are challenging you to, like other toxic people are challenging you to kill by upholding their shitty belief system, right? Okay, so these are some very big and heavy topics. Let's get into some cards, and maybe we'll deal with a few more simpler things that are not about embarking on a paradigm shift, but maybe that is what it is that you're doing, especially like with this 8-8 portal that happened, that has happened, that happens every year. And I guess depending on where you're at on the globe when the star Sirius reveals itself during that time, like that could be what's significant for you. For here where I'm at, I believe that would be in the winter time. Okay, we have the 10 of Swords reversed. So you don't want something to come to an end. This mindset. You're holding on, or you're feeling anxious about something. Something could still be giving you nightmares, or like maybe the nightmares have ended, but you still haven't fully let go. Like you might be a little bit vulnerable right now, actually. Yeah, so indecisive. You just don't want to make a decision about the very thing that needs to come to an end. Making a decision about where you want to focus your mind as well. And you could be anxious or really struggling with the unknown. What is it, like, how is it going to look if you focus on this? Or how is it going to look if you go in this direction? Or how is it going to play out if you go in that direction? But if you continue to be indecisive, you're not going to go anywhere. You're just going to be thinking about all the directions you coulda, woulda, shoulda, didn't take. And then at some point, you're going to regret your decision to not make a fucking decision. It's as simple as that. It's like this spiral, this downward rabbit hole. So you can be Alice and I'll be the Cheshire Cat. All right, the Empress. Overlooking the situation, there is the universe telling you that you have some really great ideas that you're manifesting right now that are brewing and growing and gestating within you. So, oh wait, that's the Empress. I was thinking of the High Priestess. Yeah, so I'm on the right track here. So how are you connecting with the ground, medicines, the sacred, your embodiment of the sacred feminine? So if you are, if you do not identify as a woman, you're still doing the work to honor the aspect of the feminine embodiment, because we can all subscribe to misogyny. It doesn't matter what you got going on between your legs. This is loving all of the things about women, about life, and creating. Okay, then we have the Knight of Pentacles. So above, the universe is telling you to connect with your capacity for creation. And within, you're like slowly moving towards that. You require a certain level of enticing still. I wouldn't say that you're lazy, but there's like a daily routine that you are in and you're good with it. And this could be just like the routine of your own pace. So it might be slow and steady always wins the race. You might also have access needs on some level. And that could be anything. That could be mobility issues. That could be hidden disabilities. That could be grief. That can be trauma. Or all of the above. You also could already be sort of sitting on a vast amount of wealth that causes you to require motivation to create because you're already set. Okay, we have the Ace of Cups. So your past, you're full of love. You got a cup full of love. Now, in the future, there's going to be some desperate times that may call from desperate measures, or you may feel that a gaze is upon you as you ask for help, as you ask for assistance. Because you may require assistance and people may look at you and say, what the hell do you need help for? You got everything. And that's a really messed up attitude. It's almost like people want you to be like really down and out before they feel that you deserve their help. And that just means that you're not asking the right people. So, I mean, you can take offense to their boundaries or to the parameters that they have decided they're only willing to help people with. And sometimes that is like really gatekeepy and restrictive, and it's really terrible because, you know, we all have a need for social connection and support from each other. That's part of our condition as human beings. So I would say don't beat yourself up about this. If this is concerning your health, take care of yourself. Obviously, that goes without saying. But if this is about money, like, your attitude is good. Okay, that passed. Your attitude is good. You really want to manifest that generational wealth, but at whose expense? That's my question. And you may be acting like you're at a deficit, but in actuality you're not. Or this could also be a combination of, you know, you have champagne taste on a beer income. I mean that in the nicest way possible. It's not giving you nightmares, though. People think that, like, people see that you have, like, sort of a carefree approach. And you might be hiding that well. You might be hiding your troubles or the major concerns that give you anxiety. Just keeping your guard up and having good boundaries. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. People think that you don't have any issues with anxiety or insecurity, but in actuality, you might have that. And you're afraid of, I would say that you fear a lack of accountability. You fear of being let down, of liabilities getting the best of you. Interesting. And also being spiritually misled. You could also fear being a broken spirit. This could also be divorce that you're afraid of being alone. So you're going to do whatever it takes to manifest. And you are a master of the elements. Like, there's no question about how powerful you are and what you're capable of. Now, this could be a person outside of you that you seek a guidance and assistance from. And you might be worried, like, you know, the Hierophant might have come through reverse because you're concerned that this person may turn on you and, you know, I'm just feeling like, you know, putting a hex on you, or that it's not going to work, and you want it to work. So you have to do the work when it comes to manifestation. There's a lot of steps and processes and discipline that is required to get things going, or to keep things going, to get the energy flowing. And it may be tricky for you. There might be a lack of balance in terms of, like, the secret or the key to bringing balance to the force, almost, I want to say. Bringing balance to the force, but also creating, I would say creating abundance and loyalty at the same time might be tricky for you. It's like, I'm feeling like expectations are too high with regards to your situation, so you have to lower them. And it may feel really unfair. It may feel very, very unfair. But it's like you have to submit if you want. It's like you have to. It's weird. I'm getting this message like submitting to. Like if you want someone else, or if. Yeah, like if you want there to be another protective force that brings home the bacon, you kind of have to submit to it. You have to submit your loyalty to that. That's my reaction. So find, right now I'm saying seek your kin and enjoy yourself, and find some people that you can really, truly connect with. Somebody that you feel like you could have been friends with for a really long time, that you could have known, like a childhood friend. You want to seek that energy. And maybe it's somebody's birthday, maybe it's your birthday. Yeah, it's Leo season, so yes, your birthday. But also like there's just this timing that's right for you. The time is now. The time has come, my little friends. Speaking of Alice in Wonderland and the Cheshire Cat, the time has come. The Walrus and the Carpenter. It's gonna be a little oyster loving get down. All right. Oh, that's funny. Oh my gosh, there's so many layers to that statement. So the lovers, loving yourself and making a choice who it is that you want to love. And that's Gemini energy, right? So very creative. Like get creative, start creating. Like just if your career involves having some type of portfolio, or just like randomly make shit, I don't know, get creative and start expressing yourself. I just saw 2222, all right, 4 2s. So the time has come. Reach out and experience life with those who you connect with on a very like on a soul level. All right, take it easy, Leo, and we will catch you next time. Bye for now.